Good morning, fellow option traders. Today is Monday, September 30th, and welcome to the Daily Scan. Alright, for announcements today that might be market affecting, we have the Chicago PMI and the Dallas Fed Manufacturing Survey, both which happen after the market opens. But, as we'll find out in a moment, things are looking a little bit ugly today. Over in Asia, pretty much down and significantly down, anything more than 1% and more than 2% on the Nikkei is significant. So as you can see, not looking real good over there. And on the other direction, towards Europe, we're looking at almost a full percent across the board in the red as well. So not looking real good. Of course, I wanted to let you know what I found out here. I never noticed this little thing right here. And if you click on that, it will give you, kind of a nifty, or opens up a panel that gives you more neat information, I guess you could say. And if you want to close it, go back to the original, there you go. And here we have, looks like they're ready for a boxing match or something, doesn't it? Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. Okay, so let's jump over and see what is happening right now in the futures. We are looking at a rather significant gap down here this morning at Dow's at 113 and the ES is at minus 12. But here's what I look at as the percent. Points don't mean a whole heck of a lot. Percentages do to me. Also, curiously, gold is down as well. Usually gold is a hedge against a falling market. Oil is down to 101. Maybe we will get under 100. And let's hope that this continues because I got a trip to Wisconsin in a couple of weeks. So we're down to 101.79 on oil, and gas prices are significantly down in this area anyway. So that's that. Now I wanted to let you know what happened on Friday. The only alert out of Amazon, CELG, CF, Chipotle, and Netflix that triggered was CELG. So let's take a look at that. Here's what it looked like. On this candle, when the alert triggered, it was somewhere in here on its way up. I went and took a look at what strike prices I could possibly get, and what I saw was, at least in the with a 20 delta, I was looking at 148 at that time. And the 148, looking at the chart here with the 148 would have been right here. Just seemed a little bit too risky for me for 5 days. So I did some other analysis and saw here this resistance line right at the 150 level. And here we, blasted through it. So somewhere I was hoping or figuring or anticipating or speculating, however you want to call it, that we would come back down here sometime in the next 3 weeks and retest this and see if it acts as support. So I bought an October put calendar. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for it. You can see here that probably around $2.50. is what I paid for it. And I bought 2 of them. So we are looking right now at CELG possibly moving back to this 150 and testing that support over the next 3 weeks. But we can already see, though, that we're up almost $1 on this, that there has been a bit of an increase in volatility, which gave us a little bit of profit here with the white line. But we'll see how things play out. It's it's a $500 bet, and I'm willing to play that bet. But if volatility increases, then the red line will get pumped up, and the white line as well. And if price continues to move up, but IV increases, that would be a good thing. And if I don't think it's going to come back down and retest that former resistance, that would be support on the chart here, then I'll just bail on it, and it probably won't cost me a whole heck of a lot. And also on Friday, our SPX, weekly SPX 10 a.m. trade expired profitably. And we can take a look at that. I'll just take a look at the chart here. So this is a 10 a.m. weekly, and it expired profitably. Now it's a matter of picking one out for this week, and we're going to end up opening, we're going to gap down. And I'm thinking probably, I'm not sure exactly where support might be. This is not a good thing. We definitely have a double top here on the weekly. So maybe we're looking at maybe support at 1633, somewhere around there. We'll see if we end up down there or not. I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything today. I'm closing on my former residence today, so I will be busy most of the day, I guess you could say, because we have to go back to our old location to do that. So I'll be busy with that today. So let's jump right over to the A+ list, and we'll go through that quickly. Apple. Apple, we have a PPS down. We have a hookup here, though, curiously, but I just not having a lot of confidence in Apple here right now. I'm not going to do anything because of that. We're down on the short-term momentum, and the moving average is right at 0. We got a little bit of a hookup here on the stochastic, which could be a good thing, but I'm not holding my breath on that, so I'll take a pass on Apple. Apple's a little bit confusing to me. Amazon, we were looking for an alert to trigger here. I think this alert is still good. I don't think it's going to trigger today, though. I do not. I'm going to bring up this chart here so we can see what's going on. Oh, no. It's probably not going to trigger, although I'm not seeing any trades, pre-market trades on that. Oh, that's the option. Let's link it here. There we go. Okay, yeah, we're going to gap down this morning. All right, Baidu. Let's see what kind of, no pre-market there. All right, we are in a nice strong uptrend. Stochastic moving up. We're still looking for this target down here for an entry, so we'll just move this one over and be done with it, and we'll just sit and wait. CELG, we already talked about that. Let's move right on to CF Industries. We were looking for an alert to trigger here. I don't see it happening. It's no longer valid. All right, so nothing happening there. I'm going to move this over here, and I'm going to say, I want you to come down here now. I'm going to be a little bit more stringent and tougher on this particular one. Chipotle. We had an alert. Looks like it's going to open kind of flat today, possibly. I think the alert still could be valid. If we if we get a nice day today, I'm going to move this down to here. If we get a nice day today on Chipotle and we get a little bit of upward movement, I think it's still, if the market's down and Chipotle's still up or not crashing with the market, then it would be a strong counter market trend trade, I guess you might say. All right, Google. All right, we're in a downtrend. We are looking for a target. Haven't seen any of these for a while. A target up here. So this would be a bearish trade with a bear call, or BEC, B-E-C, bear call on this particular one. So we will let that one mature on its own. Goldman, wow. Yeah, it's going to be a stretch to get this stochastic back up here. It's got to take a little bit of a rest or a little bit of a flag here, some price movement up. LinkedIn looks bearish. Yeah, it looks flattish, actually, is what it looks like. But nothing there for us to enter. Nothing there. MasterCard. All right, MasterCard, we are going to alert this puppy. And we'll throw in the alert there. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, that's where we're going to have our alert. And this could be a counter market trend trade as well. Okay, moving right along. Netflix. I think this alert is still valid at this particular level. So I'm just going to leave it alone. Priceline. Yeah, bearish my foot. And we'll take this one out. Okay, we're looking for it to come down here and give us an entry. So Priceline's also looking pretty good. Doesn't seem to care what the market is doing. And Tesla, I'm sure that doesn't care what the market is doing either. No, it does not. It could just like jump in on this thing and maybe chase it. It's looking incredibly strong. Just so incredibly strong. So I'm going to just violate my rules a little bit here. And we'll throw an alert in up here. If we get movement up today. Do we have anything in the pre-market? A little bit down, but that's okay. So how are we looking for a possible trade here for this week? Oh, let's see here. We're looking at 180, which would be here. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It never closed below 180 all last week, so that could be a pretty good trade. And then Visa. All right, Visa not looking as strong as MasterCard, but I'm going to alert this one as well. Okay, what do we got here? We got actually non-confirmation on the MACD. But we have some confirmation on the weekly. So the way that you do these, of course, is that, not everything always matches up. So you have to take that into consideration and try to not be very risky. And here I'm not liking these numbers over here at all for open interest and spreads. I'm not, I think I'm going to cancel this one. Just not liking, I mean, where are we going to find a 20 delta here also? Can't do it. So, not a good candidate for today. But MasterCard is looking pretty good. We'll go back here, and there's not a lot of open interest here either. But not too bad. 69 cents on $500 of risk. A little bit better than 10 to 1. Risk to reward. Not bad. We'll see how it works out today. It's not saying if the alert triggers that I am going to just blindly jump in to come back and see if any of these conditions have changed here. We still could get a white dot moving up here. We do have the short-term MACD hooking up, so that's a good thing. So anyway, I believe that's it for today. Short and sweet. I wish you all a very happy trading day, and thanks for watching. Talk to you tomorrow.